You have joined other pageants in the past. However, some people still see it as very shallow. What do you have to say to the critics of pageantry?
For me, pageantry was have a big impact to my life. So that challenges in every pageant I join is inspiration for me. That no matter what happened, I use that challenges and inspiration to my life that I'm gonna inspire a lot of people. Even I lose, even I win. Because if you're not ready to win, you're not ready to lose. So I want to be inspiration to all of the people that no matter what happened, dreams is always there. So dreams, I believe dreams don't wait for perfect time, but you're the one who will make the perfect time. Thank you.
One experience that you have been through that would completely surprise people?
In my journey in MPW, I was the unseen one. I've been in the background for all this time. And even though I was in the background, in that silence, I was building, I was growing, and I was becoming. Becoming someone who is far greater than I was before. Someone who surpassed negativity and built confidence through solitude. As your Mr. Filipinas Worldwide, I want to tell everyone to keep on going in their lives because you have what it takes to keep on fighting for what you want. Because I believe that you have what it takes to become your number one. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Very good. Teacher. So Mr. Tarlac Province, how are you feeling? Are you doing well?
Yes, I'm doing well and proud that I'm here right now, despite of all the problems that I face.
Yeah, so I can't wait for you to show us your skills. So your question is, what do you want people to remember about JP?
Ako si Gian Gundayao, proud Provinciano, probinsya ng Tarlac. Ako ay lumaki sa kumpletong pamilya. At ako ay lumaki sa probinsya. Masasabi ko na nagalaga sa akin. Sa murang edad, nagtrabaho ko bilang construction worker. Napakahirap. Pero dahil dito, nagkaroon ako ng dedikasyon, determinasyon, disiplina sa sarili. Gusto kong maalala ng mga kabataan na may sa probinsya na may sa sarili.
I think we all feel it. There are a lot of both online praises and online criticism. How have you handled these things?
You know, as an influencer, I face criticism on every day. But I handle it by being grounded and stay authentic to myself. And there is two kinds of criticism, the good one and the bad one. But I'm more focused on the good one because this will help me to achieve the dream that I want in life. And I always tell this to people that a moment of pain is worth of a lifetime glory. So keep going and keep believing in yourself. Thank you.
national pageant. What do you look most forward to accomplishing after your pageant journey?
Definitely, I would love to represent the country in the international stage. And should I do so, I will make the country proud. How? I will show them that my journey was not just a journey of just, I wanted to. It's also a journey of, I want to do this because there are people who are trusting that I can push this. Because I joined last year, and I want to show that my journey here is the journey of not giving up. And that's what I want to bring to international.
Okay, Gian, my fellow Cebuano. Okay, so you were raised by your grandmother. What is the biggest lesson that she has taught you?
My grandmother was a teacher back in Masbate as a public school teacher. She always reminded me to stay true to myself and not lie. With that, I followed this and continued on to build relationships that are genuine and lay the path down to greatness with something that is true to me and something that is in line with my happiness. Thank you.
Congratulations. Okay, Mr. Taguig, for Filipino Society of Montana as well. Zach, Russell, your question is, what is your biggest learning about Filipino culture since living here in the Philippines?
I moved here to the Philippines about 6 months ago, and there's been a lot of new things that I've learned along the way. I would say the biggest thing that I've learned about Filipino culture here in the Philippines is just how warm and embracing everybody is. You know, it's hard being a pageant because every time I go to my friend's house, they want to feed me, they want to give me food. I'm trying to keep my abs, so hopefully you guys can just, you know, keep offering, but sometimes I have to pass. But overall, everything about the Philippines I've loved. I've been embraced by everyone here, and no one has treated me any different from anyone else, even though I grew up in the United States. So I'm truly blessed to be in this position to represent you guys, and hopefully I can continue to represent the Philippines on a bigger stage.
Perfect, ring a bell, and it was not me. Congratulations, and you can think whatever you want after tonight. Okay, Mr. Parañaque, one of our favorites for tonight. So I know you are a multifaceted person. You are a filmmaker, an actor, a model, and a mixologist. But what goal do you want to achieve in 10 years?
Thanks for that question. Yeah, that's true. In the world that we live in today, we have been wired to focus on one thing. And I've tried and tried again to focus on one thing, but it just doesn't work out. So I just dabbled into a lot of things, wore a lot of hats. And I realized growing up, even when I competed in my last pageant, that all you really have to do is just be passionate about what you do. Whatever makes you happy. You know, besides all of that, I am here now as a Filipino who's representing this country. I plan on inspiring everybody else. It could be the person watching right now. It could be on TV, and one day, maybe you can inspire a whole country. And that is my plan to represent no stage for worldwide.
Thank you so much. They're sweating, you guys. I think they all deserve a round of applause for standing here for so long, especially you guys waiting for your question. All right, John Wayne. So you are the Filipino representative of Italy, one of my favorite countries, you guys. It is also one of the culinary capitals of the world. If you could only eat Italian or Filipino food for the rest of your life, which one would you choose and why?
If I had to choose an Italian food, I would choose carbonara. The mix of spices, the pecorino, and the flavors that it makes reminds me of the story of Italy. If I have to choose a Filipino dish as my food, I would choose adobo. Adobo because it was the favorite of my grandfather who had passed away in 2022. And I wish that he's really proud to see me here. And I didn't get to learn how to cook chicken adobo. But one thing that I ate
Alright, let's give a round of applause. Somebody is celebrating both of his marriages in one. I'm sure somebody here would be willing to teach you how to cook adobo. Yeah, so raise your hand if you would be willing to teach him. Ah, okay, we see some answers. Okay, see, everyone's supporting. Thank you so much. Mandaluyong, you are in your hometown. Also representing the Filipino Society of Australia. So you did have an injury before. If you could go back in time and not have had that injury that forced you to stop playing basketball, would you do it or not? And why?
Thank you for that question. My answer would be no, I wouldn't redo it again. Why? Because everything I learned through hardships and rock bottom and problems like that, it's made me who I am, my character. And as a man grounded in my roots and my passion, what I want to do is inspire everyone here that no matter what challenges you may face, no matter injuries or setbacks, that if you keep pushing and keep dreaming, you too can achieve anything. And I stand here as a man with fidelity to my purpose and my passion and my relentless pursuit, worthy of not just the title, but of the purpose behind it. Thank you and good evening.
Thank you so much for those 45 seconds of wisdom for everybody. Okay, so the guys have been doing such a good job. I think we have to celebrate how smart they are all tonight. And of course, for our top 11 for tonight, Manila, representing the Filipino Society of California. How do you balance your personal, student, and professional life?
Well, as somebody who came from a hard-working single mother, I learned a lot from her. I learned how to work hard. I learned how to keep going even if things aren't going your way. Sometimes my mom had 2 jobs just to put food on our table. And that for me makes me believe that anything is possible. As long as you keep working towards it and you have a goal in mind and you have your family behind you, you can reach that goal.